Stories for Peace, a tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., presented by Story Jam, will include soul-stirring songs and never-before-heard stories of truth and courage.
Joining us now with all the details is producer Stephanie Rogers and storyteller Mama Edie Armstrong. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Okay, well, let's just talk about Story Jam in general. So
Yes.
tell us, Stephanie, tell us about the concept and the event.
Okay, well, the concept of Story Jam is we present true personal stories that are told by fabulous storytellers in our community. So we feature a lot of diverse stories and diverse storytellers with really interesting backgrounds. Mama Edie here is a professional storyteller, but not everybody is high-level professional. Some people we coach, and then we hear a song that the band has written for each story, so we respond to each story with a song by a 10-piece band.
Oh my goodness.
It's so fun.
And it's live. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's
It's
so cool.
live and in person, and then we have a podcast that we do too, and we do other things like we coach, you know, we do private coaching and classes and stuff. But this show on January 15th is in celebration of MLK Day, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And so we are celebrating Stories for Peace because we are in promotion of the idea of peace as, you know, in tribute to Dr. King.
I want to talk for a second, because I was reading this, that one of the quotes you have is, everyone has a story, and story building builds community and compassion. Can you talk more about that, what the role of storytelling is, especially here in Chicago?
What do you think the role of storytelling is, Mama Edie?
I think it is very powerful. And I think that storytelling is a way that we can bring people together and encourage a sense of compassion and empathy and understanding and communication like nothing else can. I don't know of another medium that can do it that way. And it's a way that we can, through the way we communicate, really come to see just how many different ways we have to communicate. And if I tell you my story, and I am very likely to reveal some aspects of my history and my life story that you say, I never thought about that before. It happens all the time.
Well, look at us. The two of us are sitting here together, right? And I feel a certain connection with Mama Edie, and we would not have that connection if we didn't have storytelling in our lives. And I think that when we share our true personal stories, we open ourselves, you know, this is like a little bit vulnerable, but we also bring in plenty of humor and joy, and we want to elevate our audience and make people feel like they're in a sense of community. But when you hear someone's story, you suddenly kind of love them a little bit more.
I mean, I already gravitate towards you, Mama Edie, just when you came
your
on
presence.
to the set. Yes,
It's
your
like a
voice.
warm energy. Oh,
Yes, your voice just melts us. Can you give us a little teaser on what your story will be about?
Well, my story, as Stephanie mentioned, is a personal story. And it is about the time that at 15 years old, in 1966, I did march with Dr. Martin Luther King in Marquette Park. And that particular demonstration was to bring attention to the practice of redlining, or that which would keep certain areas of the city out of reach of Black people and other people. It wasn't just Black people. You know, it was like, if you don't look like me, you can't be here. And but Black people really got it really bad. And it was a kind of situation, I mean, at 15, just the idea that my parents gave permission for me to go without them, and my mom couldn't walk at the time. And, but we were going with the nuns from my old Catholic grammar school. And so they were like, well, just stay with the nuns and just pay attention and just be brave. And this is an important thing that you're doing. Think about your ancestors. And so even though, as I mentioned in the story, once we got onto the van and we were on our way there, and as we got closer and closer to Marquette Park, we could hear the anger in the crowds as they were jeering and throwing. We heard bottles breaking and things like that. It's like, do I want to turn around and go back home? But then I realized that it was just my turn. So
this is so important. telling these stories, because there's going to come a day when we don't have people around us to say, I marched with Dr. King. And it's so important to share the story. If there's people out there watching that maybe want to get into storytelling and want to share their story, what do you suggest they do?
There are plenty of venues. There are, storytelling has a little underground sort of community, actually. So there are places where you can go. You can go to pubs. You can look online for storytelling. There's a website called chicago-storytelling.com that has a lot of the local storytelling shows. And if you want to get involved at Story Jam, I definitely want you. So
Love it.
Yeah.
please
Well,
come
thank you.
check us out.
Thank you so much. It's a very
is great.
divisive time, so
Thank
we all
you so
have a
much.
story, and I think sharing it brings us together. So thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Mama Edie, for joining us. Really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you.